I'm not sure if I'm doing this for real or or just testing internet. I haven't even closed all of my tabs and stuff. Okay, but the idea is that we have. Oops, where is it? No, that's the wrong one. Oh no. How did I get to it? Okay. Did it close too much? Yeah, I think I closed my Astro dev server. Okay, so close this one, but I need this one. Okay, now, okay, it's working. So, so Fog Vendor, we use Astro for our blog, which isn't isn't doing much at the moment, but we are using a beta version, and we're updating to like a release. It doesn't seem like it broke anything. I think the biggest kind of like feature they added is MDX support, and we don't really use that. So I don't know if I'm going to check that one out. But they added image support. I mean, they had some kind of image support, but I'm going to I'm going to make it better. Okay, so the idea is that we have this like author images, and they're not like optimized. So the image itself is like 200 pixels, but it's shown only in like 40 by 40. So what we want to do is we want to find author component, and that author component has sprite. Okay. No, that's not it. That's different. Different image. Yeah, this one. So I didn't see my. Yeah, my internet is not great, so I need to kind of like monitor if it's actually working. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. So I actually was just watching Primagen. He was streaming SolidJS, which I think went not really great because he spent most of the stream writing like some proxy in Rust, and the only kind of like few bits of Solid he did was that he created few signals, and he did it wrong. And then he destructured props, so it's like it didn't matter in his case, but it's just just a thing that he didn't do right. And what else? He didn't use effect or any like reactivity stuff, and what else? Yeah, he basically. I mean, it's somehow like a showcase of what Solid can do, but he created kind of like everything outside of the components and all of that stuff. So it was there was no error handling, no like use of any like resources or all of that stuff. So okay, I don't have internet again. I was afraid that's going to happen. Yeah, that's why you see so many pings. This internet is not great, and I don't know how to fix it. Okay, yeah. Uh, so anyway, I was a bit disappointed. His show is too much focused on kind of like entertainment value, so it's a bit sad to see I don't know, like solid. How do I say it? Suffering through all of that stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I think one of the last times I figured out that I should use the wired headphones because it's like delays better, but I forgot again. Okay, so we have this author, and they actually have like a branch where one of our developers was working on this, but I think something went wrong. So I wanna figure out. Okay, so this is thumbnail. We need author. Oh, it's not card. It's author. Yeah. Yeah, so they have like a picture component which can have multiple images working at the same time, and that part is like kind of like completely broken. So yeah, so let's start. It's going to be picture, and we need to import it from this. Is it really this? Okay. So now picture doesn't have like a required things for it. So loading lazy. I think that's fine. I mean, I think that's default. Right, so we can remove it here. So now width. Right. So aspect ratio is 1. And size, I think we need width, not sizes. Okay. So it's 40. Okay, so it's working, but it's showing some TypeScript errors. So, so first problem is the image file. So, yeah, so it has some kind of like proxy, and the idea is that src has to be like import something, and PNG, right? So instead of being in public, we want to move it to I don't know, assets or something. And assets, we want to create images. Path is going to be too long, but I think that's fine. And authors. Okay. So we have just 2 authors. Okay. So I think the way I can do it is I can write something like that, import, and then it's we are in components, so we need to go back, assets, just authors hierarchy at PNG. Okay, so it's working. And if I click on it, or I guess hover over this, yeah, so now it's 40 by 40. So it provides some formats. I don't know how it decides which formats to provide. So this is PNG, this is WEBP and stuff like that. So okay, so it's not assignable to. Huh. I wonder if that's just TypeScript kind of because it doesn't know that they installed packages or something like that. Because it uses like a separate plugin to import images. So I'm not surprised if that's not working in some way. Okay, so we kind of have it working. So the other thing I wanted to try is format. Okay, so if I do WebP and PNG, it's this one is WebP, this one is PNG. Okay, so it has two sources and one image. Okay. Okay, still complaining about type stuff. So if I do build, will it complain there? Do I actually check types on build? I think I'm not. Okay, so you know, emit. Okay, it's working, and I think it's Astro check. Yeah. Okay, so it's complaining about some other stuff. Oh no, I see it here. Okay, so promise is not assignable to type. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Oh. What should I do? Okay. Is that what it's complaining about? Right. So import of PNG file should return that like image metadata type. So this one. But I don't know how that's. Okay. Right. So how did I check it last time? Right. So I think this thing should do this. Okay, we can probably play with types. As, for me, it's more important if it works or not. Okay, oh, it's restart. Okay, so it became blurrier here. I wonder how the format stuff works. So this one is PNG, and what if like my browser doesn't support the format? What's going to happen? Okay, if I remove formats, it's going to be all the ones, but I have no idea which one is going to be used, right? Okay. So the next question is, yeah, sizes. So for Regina, I might be better off using kind of like twice the size. And now if I go here, is it like bigger? Oh no, I broke like I was testing some other stuff, so where is it? Yeah, this one. Okay, so if I'm here, it kind of has the same size. But anyway, so it's 1 and 4 kilobytes instead of uh, no, not lost. Okay, this one. Yeah, so it's instead of 70. So that's really the problem. That's really what we're trying to solve here. Did a style change? I think it's what's happening with the style? I wonder if it's picture instead of yeah, I think we had this fixed in the branch. Okay, so it could be smaller if I have smaller. I don't really see it smaller. Maybe this one could be smaller. Okay, so we had all of this stuff. It was applied to image, but now maybe we need to apply it to picture. Did I break it again? Okay, so image bad, picture good. Okay, so now it looks the same. Okay. Right. And because of lazy, it kind of animating in or something like that. So what if we remove lazy? Or maybe it's not lazy, so that's the question. So it could be eager. Okay. Huh. No, it's still jumping. I wonder what's doing that. Is there like a style that we're applying to pictures? So this is overflow, but not like passage or something. Yeah, I just don't know if it's like, yeah, what's the difference in the effect? Yeah, this one is behaving differently. Okay, so So let's figure out the import stuff. So we have this file, and the pictures are kinda should be imported here. So I wonder if that's going to work. Okay. So, oops. Yeah, so that's the problem with Astro. Sometimes it just crashes, and you have to restart it. So what happened? No such file directory, right? Because it's a different file now. It's in the root, I guess. So maybe this. Okay, it's not crashed yet. Okay, I think it's working. So this promise import stuff. Okay, so what if I import it differently? So if I import it like that. Is time going to be better? So now it's shrink. Interesting. Huh. Or is it string just because it's string here? Name, avatar. Yeah, so now it has the right metadata. Okay. So can I just can I just imply types instead of I don't know, I need this one. So that's yep. So we have Andrew here and me here. Okay. So do we use this type? No. Okay, maybe better just to remove it. So now here, our author is a no. That's great. Oh, because name is yeah. Okay. Uh, okay. So what's the problem? Okay, so suppose where do we use this even? Yeah, I think my TypeScript didn't start. uh, so if I had get this instead, right? The type would be 80. Okay, that's not great. But what's the difference? Okay. Well, let's get this. So I get it. Huh. I wonder if this could be just this. So it has to be like on a type level. It has to be decided there. Right, so could not find author, and now here return author. So this function will actually like check that the name is the right one. Yeah, but maybe here we don't know what's the name is. Interesting. I mean, expert name. Could be probably like author name. Yeah, I guess I forgot to save it. So now name is one or the other. We don't need this here. And yeah, so the type resolved the wrong way, which is unfortunate because all of my gates are kind of destroyed. So what we are interested in is something like this. So image metadata. So this type is actually image metadata, but it doesn't know yet for some reason. And I don't know what's the best way to make sure that it knows. But without it, it's not going to work in this file. So now if this is image metadata, okay, still complains about sizes. Should it complain? So if it's a local image props or remote image props, what's the difference? Formats, width. Huh. We only need the aspect ratio in the local environment, I guess. But we still need width. Okay. Right. So we have width. We still need sizes. Okay. It's not that helpful. Oh no. So if we do 80, what's going to happen? Where where does it go basically? That's the question. So this one is 80W. That's this number. But this one is sizes equals. Okay, so we're looking for picture source sizes. This looks some kind of article. I don't know if really. Okay, does it have to match to like anything? sizes. Tells the browser how many needs to be. Okay, so is sizes the same thing as just like width and height? What's the difference? If your image occupies a third of a viewport, then should look like a third. Okay, length. So it's still like not pixels. So what's the idea with W descriptions? Okay, I'm kind of lost. Okay, so let's say it's 80 and this one is W. So what do we get? It's the wrong side. This one. So now sizes is 80. Yeah, so we don't change sizes. But it's actually like not 80. It's like it's 40. It's 40 pixels. So I don't know how that actually plays out. Huh. Okay, so they actually have a different thing. Yeah, I'm back. So what I was saying is that they actually have one more component, which is called image, not picture. Yeah, this one. So it's a bit simpler. Let's hide picture for now. So it's image, and it does have width. Does it have sizes? I guess it does. Oh yeah, but now we need we need to make it image again. Okay, so how is that one working? So instead of having like multiple options and like multiple formats, I guess, can it have a format? Oh yeah, it can. Yeah, so let's do WEBP. So that's a WEBP now. And I guess maybe it's not size, it's width or something. Okay, so let's say 80. Yes, now it's okay, so we can make it PNG, I guess. It's going to be what's okay, 17 kilobytes. We can make it jpeg with E. Otherwise it's not working, as I checked. Yeah, so it's 2 kilobytes, which makes nothing but sense. So WebP, I try this down again. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I tried like wired, wireless. I tried everything. I guess I would have to just find a place where it works better. Yeah. So what's the last one? AVIF. think WEBP was the smallest one. No. JPEG was the smallest. No. It looks like AVIF was the smallest one. 1 and 4. Okay. So it could be this. So it could be just image. And because we don't have to resize it, we don't need. We just basically like because it's easier for us to store it as PNG, but it's more important for users to see. Can I use AVIF? So nothing in Safari, nothing. I guess let's just see what Safari is going to do. Yep. Okay. Right. So let's go back to picture. Need to do picture here. And so now this one is PNG. And if I have formats, if I only, okay, so it supports WebP at least. And WebP is one and 8. Okay, so if I have it like that, oh no, lost everything. Okay, so now I have a picture which is showing WebP here, but if I use it like that, it's showing AVIF. And what about Safari? So Safari is smart enough to ignore the. Oh no, it's actually PNG for Safari. How does it? What? How did this happen? I didn't add PNG. I'm confused. Did it check like browser headers or something? Okay, this is real confusing. Okay, so if I remove everything and leave it with AVIF, I don't know how to pronounce that file name, by the way, so I'm just shooting from my hip. So it fallbacks to PNG for Safari. How does it know? Like it has to be on server side. It has to be. It has to be done in advance. Okay. I kinda like the idea. Okay, so what about the file size? What's the what's the easy way to do that? So I guess this one. Okay, 70 kilobytes. But I can do a P, which is going to be 2 kilobytes, and I can do jpeg with E, which is going to be 2 kilobytes. So if I do jpeg, does it add PNG? Yes, it does. And it's using PNG. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But in network tab, I saw PNG. Wow, this is so confusing. That's why I never optimized images, and like a lot of my sites are paying for this. Okay, so let's restart. So we like AVIF, and Safari supports JPEG. I think that's how we're going to frame it. So if I use this one, it's using JPEG, but I think it can also use WEBP. Okay, so 2 kilobytes. This one is 204. Okay, so we can use this, but here in Chrome, no, not performance network images. So it's using AVIF, and it's I don't know how to look. What's the sizes? Okay, 1 and 6. Okay, it could have gone with this, and like everyone would pay a bit for JPEG, and it would have worked. But we want to try this fancy picture tag and get a bit of a win on Chrome. Okay, so we remove image. Oh yeah, by the way, I need to check. I need to check if my my picture works, and it's 1 and 6 as well. Okay. Okay, so we move this, and we rewrite a lot of that. It could have been a separate. Oh yeah, we don't need the Seeger stuff, I think. Okay, so sizes. I still don't know how it works, but at least it works, right? So we did all of this. We did all of that. Yeah, this is like unfortunate. They import this. And I wonder if we can. Probably not. Okay, so this could have been 2 commits with like changes to get mentioned and types and the picture tag, but I'm getting too lazy. So this is debug stuff. Okay, so use. I think I wasn't happy with this because so here we use this. Okay, I'm not going to finish my thought, but so this one, okay, we need different branch name. So it's image. I mean picture. I mean astro image. I use astro image for avatars. This is not the the biggest place that needs it, but it's going to be like a good start. Let's just check that like CI is working and all that stuff. I mean, I can probably do just this, right? Oh, it is working. Okay. This. Oh, I need to do a different browser. What's that? Okay. So use picture tag from Astro image for avatars. this this in Chrome and Safari. Okay, so before it was so before images were like 70 kilobytes, right? Images went through it's to one and what? 1 and 6. Okay, so if we create a merge request, we should be able to see the amplify from you, and I don't know how long that's going to take, so I don't know if I should jump off the stream already or not. Yeah, if you can tell, I'm like really sick. Hope it's not the thing, but it's just some cold. I'm pretty happy with how fast my Astro is building on Versal, which is I think like about 30 seconds or less. So this one is just a bit slower. Okay. Okay. And where's our trusty Safari? Okay. And we need to check network tab just to see what I got. Okay, so it's WEBP. It's interesting that yes, assets, images. No, where do I look for it? Okay, so it's underscore images. Okay. I said created AVIF, PNG, WebP, jpeg, and PNG. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, interesting. And in the I don't know how to use Safari. Okay, so let me do this in Chrome. Okay, so it has just like underscore images and all of that stuff. Okay, cool. I think it's working in terms of formats. The next one is I need to do like the responsive ones, because like this image changes size depending on the window size, and we can download like different files depending on that. Okay, cool. I think that's it. This is again just like me testing my network, which isn't great, but that's the best I can do for now. And yeah, well, I have so many topics that I want to do, but with this internet, I'm just afraid to start something big if it oh yeah, my internet died again. This is really okay. Let me just stop. I didn't know what to do.